So this is an exciting video. I don't actually make these types of videos very often. These things don't necessarily update that frequently, but today I have an exciting update to my travel gadget bag and the items that are within it. First things first, let's talk about the bag of choice. Probably seen this bag here because I made a whole video on it saying it was the perfect, my favorite, the best gadget bag that I had owned. It's like 129 bucks. It's got a mesh, an exo mesh, so it's slash proof for someone trying to get inside. All the zippers, super high quality. You can use a lock if you want, or you can just hide it underneath. This giant crazy lock on the side here, a slash proof strap. This thing has Dyneema in it, I believe. There's also an RFID pouch on the inside. The thing was just amazing. I've used this for years, beat it up. Just something that I noticed is that the bag itself is a little bit heavy. When I received the new limited edition version of this bag, I was really interested. So that's this bag right here. I've got it packed up with all my favorite gadgets to travel with. To my taste, this one a little more stylish. So this version of this pack safe bag is in collaboration with Carryology. It's kind of just like an upgraded version of that one, and that's a good thing. Don't change too much. They upgraded the handle as well. A fully leather structured handle. The heavy duty zippers on the top like this. You still have the same locking mechanism over here. There's an RFID pouch on the inside. Same attention to detail on this one. Slide the zipper through. They can't get into that outside pouch. Slash proof strap hidden in this pocket here, so you don't have to have this exposed if you don't want to, if you're not going to be using it. These are all metal components. Exo mesh slash guard. Think of it like a web that's underneath the surface of this material. Also, the zippers themselves are puncture resist tough zips. Someone could take like a Bic pen and come through the zipper itself. Not so with these ones. See how this piece clips together? Like this. This comes down, you see, like this, and then this twists over onto here like this. And then you put a regular travel lock down at the bottom there. Now the interior of this bag changed a little bit. It's now orange. The old one was this gray color. Then it went to this orange color. Laptop, it's the MacBook Pro, the heat score itself. This is the latest one, the full spec. And if this does go with me, then I would also take a tablet, Samsung Galaxy Tab. Now the reason that I've been traveling with these two devices on Netflix, you can take certain content offline, but that doesn't work on Mac OS or Windows. It only works on Android and iOS. I can download all that stuff in advance. It's one of the few times I actually get to watch stuff is if I'm up in the air. Sometimes, if it's a light trip, I don't need the full-scale MacBook Pro. I could skip both of these and replace it with a simple Pixelbook. I'm actually doing a lot of work on the Pixelbook lately, and it can run Android apps. You just set it up. Super thin. You know we gotta have headphones. I've been talking about these headphones a lot. These are the PXC 550s from Sennheiser. Noise canceling. You could configure the amount or style of noise canceling through the app. These have great battery life. Super comfy. Surprisingly lightweight. Go watch the full video. I basically said they're my favorite headphones right now. I've talked about this mouse before as well. MX Master 2S from Logitech. Super configurable, comfortable, lots of buttons, horizontal scroll wheel where your thumb is. I've been on this train for a while. I still roll with it. I can't just have big headphones. I have to have some small ones as well. I've been really into these lately. IQ Buds, the new version, various profiles and microphones on the outside, so you can set up a soundscape, hear a certain amount of your surroundings along with your audio mixed into it. Fully wireless style earbud, super easy. Once again, check out the full video if you want more info on that. Phone, you already know what it is. It's the S9 Plus that I've been using. Testing out a new case with it right now. How about those LTE speeds? I love the form factor. I got the Nova launcher. I'm living my life. Drives, this one is mine. We use these in the studio for just about everything. This is the T5 2 terabyte, crazy fast, crazy small Type-C connector. This is fast enough for us to run the ProRes video clips that you're watching right here. We have a bunch of them. This one has my name on it, so that will be in my bag. Now I'm also gonna have a power brick of of course, a relatively long power cable to go with that. I'm a big fan of short cables like this one. I can link this down below. In fact, I'm going to link everything I talked about in the description of the video. This is Type-C to standard USB, but you know, when I'm traveling, I don't want to be going through a rat's nest of cables. Pull out what I need, and chances are I'm going to be close to a port anyways. Couple other adapters, because we're living in MacBook land. Turn Type-C into some other things since it's the only port you have on the new MacBook. HDMI, the old Thunderbolt port, 2 standard USBs. This one even has an Ethernet jack, a Type-C pass-through, micro SD, and full-size SD card. That's a lot of ports. That's every port you're giving up on this latest MacBook back with one cable. So once again, laptop pouch, tablet pouch, RFID safe pouch, a mesh pocket that you can see into. Oh, almost forgot. Gotta have a SIM tool at all times. How about those personal items that I mentioned that are an absolute must? You're gonna think this is crazy, like, Lou, you're getting carried away here. Slow it down just a little bit. You're too fired up. These little things right here, Jack, this is my go-to. This is like, is this in my bag? I'm looking, I'm wondering, it gotta be there. These are called earplanes. I never get on an airplane without them. I'm serious. I haven't been without these in years. I had an experience in the past where I was on an airplane where my ears wouldn't pop and it moved into the orbital socket and I thought I was getting stabbed in the eyeball. Afterwards, I go online. I'm Googling cabin pressure along with sinus pressure that you may have had from a cold or something like that. So what the recommendation was is these things right here. These are crazy. That's what they look like right there. These tiny little guys. They're not earplugs because they have a valve on the inside. I don't know if Jack's going to be able to pick that up, which is going to slow down the exchange, the pressure exchange from inside your ear canal to the cabin of the plane. I spent more time on the earplanes than some of the other gadgets. Buy these things. This is simple. These things are incredible. I don't travel without them. Earplanes. Just own them. Okay, cool. General travel tip, Advil cold and sinus. It's a beauty. You land, you're low on sleep, maybe you're getting a cold, I don't know. Take one of those. Those are usually in there. You gotta have a pen. This one is tiny, so it doesn't take up too much space. It's called a space pen as well. It can write upside down. Could write in outer space if that's where I was heading. This becomes the entire handle. Look at that. That's beautiful right there. You see that, Jack? You don't have a pen like that. This thing for my keys, it's called Key Smart. I made a video on this once upon a time. Super compact way of just carrying a bunch of keys. Toothpicks, you gotta have some toothpicks, okay? They're serving you the steak dinner, you're dying. Last up, wallet. I've been experimenting with this new wallet from a company called Sermon Brands, and it's kind of like some of the wallets that I've talked about in the past. You pull this up and quick release a card, an alternative spot for a quick card. This one slides in here, and then to get this one out, you just push it from there. Some space for cash on the inside, a little money clip. So that's something to look at. All right, that rounds it out, man. I'm really pumped about this new bag, the Carryology X-Pack Safe Limited Edition. Everything that I talked about in this video, I'm gonna link down below. In this studio, I have access to pretty much 20 options for each one of these items. So the reason these are selected is because I tried everything and I'm like, that is a good setup. That said, this one here is about 180 bucks. If you think that's a bit steep or you don't have 180 to spend, you can still get into the game here with the original one that I was using. This one's 129 bucks. It has most of the features of this one. Obviously, this has some slight improvements. Big fan of this stuff. So many cool products in here. Check the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next trip. I'll see you at the airport. All right, later.